highlights why it is important for us to be able to know Aqidah really well. Because while we may have a tasdeeq bil janan, wal iqrar bil lisan, while we may say it from the bottom of our heart that Allah Azza wa Jal does exist and He alone is worthy of our worship, and we might make that declaration, al iqraru bil lisan, that we might testify it, make it very clear, very obvious that yes, He alone is the one worthy of our worship. But al-amalu bil jawarih wal arkan is very important, because after we make that declaration, if we don't really walk the talk, like I said the last time round, then what happens is, we start to inadvertently fall into, any of those misguided factions. Because no one has a problem with the tasdeeq bil janan wal iqrar bil lisan. Problems started when the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah started to say that al-amalu bil jawarihi wal arkan is also a part of your component of iman. So that's when they differed, and that's why we are studying the aqidah. And the other day we also learned that al-imanu yatadamman arba'at umur, that iman comprises four elements. And we said al-imanu bi wujudillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. Similarly, al-imanu bin firadi rububiyatihi subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa al-imanu bi infiradi al-uluhiyah, بانفراد ولوهية الله سبحانه وتعالى وكذلك الإيمان بأسماء الله وصفاته. So these are the four elements, and out of these four elements we are still talking about the very first element. During our last session we especially tried to shed light on al-imanu bi wujudillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah Azza wa Jal does exist. And we talked about it from the standpoint of us Muslims. In our today's session, at some point in time, we will inshallah ta'ala start talking about the very same thing, that Allah Azza wa Jal does exist, from the standpoint of non-Muslims as well, in order for us to be able to go talk to them politely, try and tell them that Allah Azza wa Jal is alone worthy of our worship, etc. And we would only be able to convincingly say so when we know that Allah Azza wa Jal does exist from the standpoint of non-Muslims as well. So we learned a lot about al-imanu bi wujudillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala from the standpoint of us Muslims. Yeah, especially when I talk to you about al-aqlu wa naql. Yeah, and we said that there is no chance that there can be any contradiction between the intellect and the revelation. There is no chance of any kind of contradiction between the two. The reason, it is Allah Azza wa Jal who sent down the revelation, and it is Allah Azza wa Jal who gave us the intellect. Then why would He? This is not my saying. This is what Shaykh al-Islam Imam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah says, that how is it possible that someone who's sending you the revelation is the same entity, the same the same that who sent down intellect, who made intellect? And why, how is it possible that he would make something that is incompatible with the other? So he sent down reason or intellect. He is the one who sent down the revelation, which means al-wahi, which means Quran and the authentic ahadith. So why would he make any kind of why would he create something that is not compatible with each other? So there is no chance at all. And that's why we concluded the other day that if there is any kind of contradiction that you see, which which appears to you, the fact of the matter is that either you and I are trying to understand more than what the Quran and the authentic ahadith are saying, or the very explanation of that Quranic ayah or of that hadith is incorrect, or for that matter the hadith that you are bringing in order to reason in itself is inauthentic or weak or fabricated.